Hey guys, it's Chris here. I thought I would pop on here really quickly. Today, as you know, is New Year's Eve. So I thought it would be super fun to just make a really quick favor treat container, something that you could give your guests on the way out the door, or have at their seat if you're having people over for dinner or drinks or whatever. Just one second. I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna clear up here, because I seem to be just having to restart my router every single time I go live. So that's no fun. Okay, I think I cleared up there. So like I said, I just wanted to do something super quick and pretty easy, and just stuff that I had on hand. So today, like I said, is New Year's Eve, so I wanted to create something that I could have in a bowl as people were leaving tonight, or sit at their seat. So I grabbed a few things that I had on hand, and here we go. We'll see how this turns out. So for starters, I used our Favor Thin Cut, and I cut it out with black cardstock. And then, so you can see here, I've cut it out. And then I grabbed our Basic Stars Thin Cuts. Not a current item, but most people I think would have the Basic Stars, and if not, you can actually still order them. So then what I've done is, I'm just going to grab a white piece of cardstock so maybe it's easier to see. I took the smallest star here, and I have cut them out of the box. So I just ran it back through my Cuttlebug, and I've cut 2 stars out because I thought that totally screamed New Year's. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to, I have a couple of little scraps of gold glitter paper, and I'm going to glue them to the inside here. So just let me grab some liquid glue. Liquid glass. Oh my goodness. Oh, you could tell it's been a while. With the Christmas break, I took a few days off, and now apparently I can't actually speak to do a video. And of course my liquid glass is clogged because I also haven't been doing videos. So let's just fix that up. There we go. Okay, just because I want to make sure that the glitter paper is going to stick on there, I'm just going to add it first. I hope everybody had an awesome holiday and was able to enjoy their family and take lots of photos. Oops, of course I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry there for a few seconds, and I'm going to glue this one over here. Things were crazy. I feel like we were doing stuff every single day. I don't know if it was just weird because of the, hey Jen, I'm not really sure if it was just weird because of the way the holiday fell, but this year I felt like we were doing something every day. So, aha, see? Something fun. So I thought, because black kind of screamed New Year's, so I'm just going to give this a second to dry. So I literally grabbed my bag of multicolored M&Ms and I picked out the yellow ones because I thought they were kind of like New Year's Eve. And I'm just going to set this aside. And so literally I'm going to create this tiny little tag. And so I cut again the little tiny star out of the gold glitter paper. And I think I'm just going to, and I cut out using the fancy tags. I grabbed the scallop square one and it's just cut out of white cardstock. And then I think this is probably a scrap of ruby and I've cut out the heart tag. And I'm just going to add the little star on here. And I'm just going to add it with a little circle foam tape. See, I'm pretty sure I can't talk anymore. All that socializing, guys, has worn me out. So I'm looking forward to starting to share new stuff starting tomorrow when the whole new idea book goes live. And starting to play a little bit more with the Heart Happy promotion. I think you'll see lots of neat little things with that. I don't think that that's necessarily quite dry, but we'll put it together first. So I thought I would use the white and gold ribbon, this skinny ribbon. I love this stuff. So to put the box together, you run your ribbon through the bottom first. So I think maybe I'll use 2 together. It's kind of fun. I'm sure this is way too much ribbon, but probably I would rather have more ribbon than not enough ribbon. So in the bottom of this thin cut, there is a little slot, and you just put your ribbon through the slot, and that's how you put the box together. In the end, it just gets tied up. And you can put it together after. It doesn't have to be in the beginning. So, I seem to have so much stuff around me. So I just put a strong tape here, and I'm going to put my box together. And I found it with all those other boxes that I put together when this was the product of the week. The easiest way I found to do it is to actually take the end and fold it in half first. So I just folded them over like so. And then I put my bottom together. So then I'm just gonna peel my backing off. Like I said, I just wanted it to be kind of quick and easy, but I thought I would pop on here before it got too late. Even if you were going somewhere tonight, it would be just fun to take with you. I actually thought jelly beans would be super cute inside, but we didn't have any. So, and before, actually, when I was on one of my trips, I bought my daughter back, oh, see, I should have thought of that before. I think I should have cut the stars out of the opposite sides, not the side that the ribbon's going to go across. But you'll get the idea. I'll put a second one together that way. So I'm just going to now drop my M&Ms in there, and you fold down your 2 sides. Now let's see. It's been a while since I put these together. Yes, definitely. I think I need to do the box the other way. Oh, well. You'll get the general idea, and I'll put pictures up. I'll remake it and put the stars on the right side. So, when you want to do a cutout, make sure it's not on the flaps with your ribbon. So, maybe I could just do that quickly. Or maybe we could spread these ones out. I totally should have thought of that before. Okay, we're going to cut another box because I have it sitting here right beside me. And I have another piece of black paper. So let's just do that. So I can't actually cut it right in front of you because it totally shakes my camera. Okay, so here is a black one, a new black box cutout. So you're going to want to cut the cutouts out of not the flaps with the hearts here. So this one and this one. So I'll show you exactly what I did now. So here's my tray, which has the little inside dots. I try and remember to flip it every once in a while so that it does not get too warped. But so I took the smallest star and I'll just cut out this one first. Here's my cover. So this is exactly what I did. Okay, so here's the first one. Cut out, and now I'll cut from this one too. See, this is why I typically make one before I actually show you guys, but I didn't today. So that's what happens. Because I would have definitely figured that out the second I went to go assemble it. Okay, so here's my second one. Put my star there. And I'm just going to grab a piece of gold foil paper because that is closest and I think it might dry faster. So I just cut these pieces at 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So there we go. I have 2 of them. So this is just the gold foil paper and I'll do the same thing. I'm just going to add the liquid glue. I probably should have put down my all-purpose mat, but I'm hoping, and I think I got way too much glue there. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's super pretty too, I think. So we'll just leave the glitter on the tag there. And I did try to see, but I couldn't find. We do have in the idea book Happy New Year's stamp. It's the small size, and I think that would have been perfect for these tags. But I don't think I have one in stock anymore. So I will just hand right on the back of the tags. So there we go. I'm just going to give this a second to dry, and I'll put some adhesive down. You guys should see behind me. It's like a crazy mess now. That's what happens when I go rogue. So the same thing would work with any of our thin cuts. So I think you will see me redo this for Valentine's Day as soon as I start playing with the Happy Hearts stuff. I'll remake it in like either the pretty papers or in cardstock to coordinate with a tag, because there's great cut aparts that would work as tags. Okay, here we go. We will take this one apart. Yeah, you could do it for anything. So, okay. Now I think we're good. I'm going to put my ribbons in the bottom again. And there we go. Okay. So I'll attach the end. And actually, so the gold foil paper, I would say, actually adhered better than the glitter paper. So, but you could put like one of the cute papers in here, anything. So, here we go. They're perfect for Valentine's because they're nice and small. It's not like this is not a ton of M&Ms. Like, it's like the container that they give you salad dressing and a takeout container. That's how much I put in there, and then I'll show you guys how much it fills. So I've just taken now all the adhesive off the other flaps, and I will just push everything down one time so that it'll stay together. So, like, that's pretty good. And you could add even a little note in there if you wanted to. So at the very most, you would need like 2 of these little containers. I'm assuming it's just like a, oh, it's 2 ounces. So that's how much 2 ounces gets you. So if you had 4 ounces, it would be full. It would be heavy. Like, this is heavy at the 2 ounces. So you could go to, like, we have those bulk candy stores here. You could go and just get candy in a certain color to coordinate with whatever you're trying to do. So now we're good. The cutout is not going to be covered up by the ribbon. They're not tangled. So there we go. You put the one side through the other side, like so. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my dryer is beeping at me in the background. And it'll just keep beeping until I open it up. It's on like one of those anti-wrinkle cycles. So it stops and then it'll start. So I'm not really sure that it actually doesn't help, but it is annoying enough that you'll notice it eventually. Okay, so that is much better. So the star is now on the sides. And I'm just going to tie it like so. And then, where did my little heart go? I probably dropped it. You guys, it totally was here. Okay, well, I'll cut another one of those too. I really am finding I really like with the fancy tags, stacking them up, and it just kind of creates another little layer. There we go. So I think I will just put them. That's the only problem because I have two. They're not exactly the same length. There we go. Okay, we are done. So how cute is this? Wouldn't you like to take that home? So I'm just gonna trim off the edges. And there we go. So I think that turned out super cute. And I will drop a picture into the comments below. I hope you guys have an awesome New Year's. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.